Hey everybody, Boris, last week at Forex. Welcome to the weekly technicals for the crosses for Jan 22nd to Jan 26, 2018. And on the crosses side this week, we really have basically two kind of ideas. The majors against the calm dollars and a little bit of a intra-calm dollar strength weakness story on the CAD side. Let me tell you what I have in mind here. Is what I think looks interesting. So Euro odd looks definitely relative weakness to me as we enter the week, in the sense that Euro is correcting more in the Aussie, and I think if we get this anti-dollar flow correction, Euro has a chance to crack towards that 152 support. We're sort of in the middle between the 54, 52 range, and momentum is definitely to the downside in that pair. The CAD story, as I've explained earlier, very much to me idiosyncratic short, in a sense that the worry over NAFTA, along with the fact that we may have a dollar rally just as a relief source if we get any positive news out of DC, could provide the spark for a Kiwi CAD move. Technically, it looks kind of very nice, sort of a rounded bottom consolidation range here. 90 support, 92 is the resistance. And Euro Yen, same kind of a story. Looks to be like it has started to turn. Kathy has this setup where she uses the Bollinger Bands to find the turning points in currency pairs on a daily basis. And Euro Yen certainly sent a signal this Friday, essentially on the close of trade New York, that it's ready to kind of fall out of its upper range. So 37 to the upside, 34 to the downside on Euro Yen here as we enter the week. So let's take a look at the charts here and see how. Let's just do Euro odd first. So Euro odd 54 clearly found a big rejection level. We had a big correction in the euro, 2 or 3 days of just not being able to hold the high. We sort of run to the highs and come right back down, run to the highs, come back down. And now this 52 very much beckons. So we have maybe about 100, maybe about 150 points worth of action before we find this spike bottom support in the euro Aussie. It's really a trade of who gets corrected against the dollar faster. And if you think the dollar rallies this week, it's euro that's going to give up most pips, and that's the trade here. This isn't so much a trade on any kind of fundamental drivers. We do have actually quite a lot of European data coming up. It's all second tier, but sort of if you get any sort of disappointing European data, that only adds fuel to the fire and provides the impetus for your trade to the downside if you're looking to make the swing trade, as I am. Kiwi CAD is my intra-calm dollar cross trade this week, because I think even though it doesn't look great, it really looks like it's ready to just bust out. You have a series of higher lows for 3 days. Yes, there's a lot of back and forth, and yes, it's a very low volatility, small cross. But if the caddy breaks down, if dollar CAD really starts to take out the 25s and moves towards the 26s, this naturally gets pulled towards the 92s. We cleared the higher lows here. We've consolidated above them, and it really looks to me like a slow, steady trade back up towards the 92 level. I like this as a low volatility bet on the Canadian dollar instead of trading dollar CAD, which could be a lot more volatile up and down as we go for the week. And then the last trade, which is Euro Yen. Now this can go both ways, because here the weakness has really been much more in the euro than in the yen that's driving this to the downside. And that's really would be the consistent trade going forward. But there is a secondary possibility here. What if the U.S. Budget deficit, or budget battle, excuse me, gets even uglier and more acrimonious? That's certainly going to pressure dollar yen to the downside. And I think it's going to pressure dollar yen to the downside more than it will help euro dollar. So there's two potentials here for the move to the downside. And if we take out the 110s, this certainly comes down towards 134s. So the natural stop here is around 37, which is about 150 points away, and the potential move here is towards the 34. That's the trades on the cross side that I see this week that have the most potential. Wish you guys the best luck, the best of trading. Boris Schlossberg, over and out.